when this came, that we will do this, it will not work. Not tomorrow they say, Wike is telling you that, look, stop this smartness.
So you don't see your party coming out victorious in 2027 election with the situation on ground now?
When you send president to where? You don't can't send president to the north. No.
Was that Your Excellency,
yes, I told them. See, the point is selfishness can kill a system.
So guys, are you really saying what I'm saying? Or I don't know if it's just me. One thing I understand with this Wike and PDP scenario is that it signified one thing, that there is no rule of law in this country, really. Because this is a man that has come out openly several times and said that nothing for PDP. See, as far as presidency is concerned, nothing for PDP. That is purely anti-party. Yet PDP were not still able to do anything to him. Imagine the meeting they had, the way he was majestically marching to that meeting. As in, guys, looking at that video alone, you will see the man that has courage. You will see the man that have this boldness. You will see the man, as in the wakala who will say, without me, PDP is nothing. Inside that video, I also see a man where we say, Ide Waka say, without me, PDP is as good as dead. And again, inside this his interview, he make a note say, without his strategies, without his thinking, without his planning, that's nothing for PDP. PDP is as good as dead. Nowhere PDP they waka they go. Because he knows fully well that nothing, they no fit do him anything. No only talk, now they go talk for social media. Guys, you know, at times it makes one to wonder what is actually happening in this country. As in one, we keep wondering, is there still anything like rule of law in this country? You know, this administration of Tinubu-led government has really turned everything upside down. The constitution, guys, that one is something else. The constitution is just like mere constitution. And it's very bad because what legacy are we planning to leave for our children? Now they are complaining that the youths are something else. The youths don't want to work. The youths are this, the youths are that. Who is instigating these things? Waiting make the youths are really reacting to what they are saying, though they are reacting in a very negative way. But what is happening today is as a result of the youth reacting to the government that is not being held accountable. These people are not being held accountable for anything, and you expect Nigerian youths to sit down and watch. It's not possible. But my advice to Nigerian youth, instead of reacting to these things negatively by kidnapping your fellow human being, killing your fellow human being, which does not really make sense. Because on a leave government where they do things, go they face on our own people, as in people where they suffer the same fate with you. Instead of doing all of that, if they catch you, go tossing a frustration, na hunger, na this, channel that energy. Follow the likes of Peter Aka. The guy has been fighting for electoral reform. He's a youth. Mona follow the likes of him. Mona speak out, voice out your frustration. As in nobody say make una go begin protest, they destroy him, because now waiting most youths are doing. Don't go and protest to destroy things, but let your voice heard. Now this issue of protesting and destroying things, now they make Nigerians, now they make this government, they make una they look so now be hungry people. Now go still make them get mind, call one of those youths from backyard, give them money, everything, they will go sleep. So you guys should forget about all of that, but focus on the ranting ahead. 30 days ranting, fix INEC. You guys should come out and follow that. So guys, I'm going to drop the reaction of Arise Television. Wanna see the way Dr. Bat and the team take analyze this Wike recent move. And also please, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Also give us a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Help us to share this video. Really, Nigerian youth, we need to look beyond these leaders and know for a way forward and look for a way forward. The only way forward right now for Nigerians, the way they see and for now, electoral reform. We're not saying that electoral reform is going to end all Nigerian problem, but we are saying that electoral reform to an extent will help, because when we vote in the right people, as in people that we know that they will be held accountable, when we vote in the right people, not because of say they rigged the election, they will be afraid of the masses, knowing that fully well the masses will hold them responsible. But these leaders of today, you cannot hold any of them responsible, because majority of them rig their way to power with the help of you and I. You and I are the people that helped them. They believe that they have settled us, waiting with the bother ourselves for. That is the reason why they are doing whatever thing they are doing. But if we really vote and there is nothing like rigging, the right person emerge as the winner, guys, they go to fear, say, if the masses can put me there, the masses can also pull me down. So guys, please, what's the reaction? Once again, don't forget to drop your honest opinion with us in the comment section. Thanks and bye.
Trailing the media parley organized by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, on Monday. The minister, who made a surprise appearance at a high-stakes PDP Governors Forum meeting in Abuja on Sunday, reaffirmed his commitment to the People's Democratic Party. Wike advised the party to zone its 2027 presidential ticket to the south and warned against repeating the mistakes of the 2023 elections, where failure to adhere to zoning principles caused internal divisions and defeat. Let's listen in before we take some reactions.
When this came, that, we will do this, it will not work. Not tomorrow, I say, Wike is telling you that, look, stop this here smartness.
So you don't see your party coming out victorious in 2027 election with the situation on ground now?
When you send president to where? You don't can't send president to the north. No.
Was that for your excellency with
yes, I told them. See, the point is selfishness can kill a system. Take for example, if Mr. President runs, for example, and wins, for example, 2027, by 2031, APC will send their presidential ticket to where? To the north. PDP will do what then? Then you come back again and say, no, since APC are going to the north, let's keep it in the north. I mean, what kind of smartness is that? Nigeria today say the south is occupying the presidency. Why not as a party? Come out openly now. Our presidential candidate will also come from the south. Now, you don't want to do that. You want to play the same game. You play the 2023. It will backfire. And when it backfires, it's all these people did this, people did that. It will backfire. And I told people, this smartness don't help you. Not tomorrow, I say, Wike is telling you that, look, stop this here smartness.
All right, Wike is advising the PDP to stop the smartness. I mean, Sunday was quite a day, wasn't it, Dr. Abati? When we saw that video of, Minister Wike, attending that meeting. And I understand that he was actually invited to that meeting, which really puts our political landscape in some sort of, I don't know what to call it, whether jeopardy or not. But, like I said, we want to discuss some of the reactions from this parley and the fact that, the PDP, Wike has now, re-emerged as a serious stakeholder in the PDP. Let me take this one from Dr. Udo, who wrote, now, 2027 is shaping up exactly the way some of us expected. Wike and his group are once again pushing the Southern turn agenda. They plan to front Sheyi Makinde for the presidential ticket. But now, I have even more clarity on the likely combination of political moves they may employ. Pushing Makinde alone won't be enough. I anticipate Wike will attempt to outmaneuver Peter Obi just like he did in 2023. Here is how I think it will play out. Wike will rally his team around Makinde for the PDP presidential ticket, while also reaching out to Peter Obi with an offer. They'll support him in the 2027 elections if Makinde loses the ticket to Atiku. The strategy is to ensure a three-horse race again, allowing Tinubu to emerge as the beneficiary. The PDP governors will present this as part of their so-called Southern agenda. It's either Tinubu or Obi, but definitely not a northerner. I mean, that is from this particular ex-user. And, you know, people have shared their opinions on what's happening. And I like this tweet from Fashi, who actually detailed, you know, because Wike is saying that the PDP should zone to the south. But let me just pull up this tweet from Fashi. He actually detailed where the zoning has been since 1999 till date. He said, North, Yaradua got 2 years. Buhari got 8 years. And that's a total of 10 years to the north, correct? Then to the south, OBJ got 8 years. JEJ got 6 years. Tinubu 4 years. A total of 18 years to the south. So that's an 18 to 10 ratio. And then PDP era, the south got 14 years, and then the north got 2 years. Now, APC, north 8 years, south 4 years. Now, his question is, based on the above, which zone and party shortchanged each other? These are the questions, that 18 to 10 ratio. Well, in the meantime, Dr. Abati, before I come to you, Abdullahi Ganduje, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, has stated that the People's Democratic Party will cease to exist before the end of 2025 due to internal divisions. Ganduje, who stated last week that he sees nothing wrong with Nigeria becoming a one-party system, citing China as an example, asserted that the APC is gaining momentum under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with many political figures defecting to the party. He also dismissed claims made by Sule Lamido, former governor of Jigawa, that the APC will disintegrate and that former PDP members, including him, will return, calling them baseless and illogical. This is from Ganduje to Sule Lamido. But also, you know, last week Friday when Ganduje made that statement, Dr. Abati, about the fact that there's nothing wrong with, you know, Nigeria turning into a one-party state, citing China. I'd like for you to address that as well. But also, the big topic is about Wike is emerging again as a strong stakeholder in the PDP.
Well, we just had a conversation this morning with Senator Gabriel Suswam, former governor of Benue State, on this Wike factor. One of the questions we put to him in the People's Democratic Party. A man who worked against the interests of the party, showed up at the meeting of the party on Sunday. We were told he was invited by the chairman, acting chairman of the party. The same man had a media party. And at that media party, he was saying that, look, the PDP will not stand any chance in 2027 if he does not field a southern candidate. In that regard, I said this morning that he appears to be consistent. That was his position in 2023, which led to his, leading the G5 and also his decision to support the presidential candidate of a rival political party. Now, I see a contradiction here. Now, Minister Wike has been very consistent in saying that he's committed to President Tinubu coming back in 2027 for a second term. Now, how is he going to work on this dictation?
That's the question.
That is given? If indeed the PDP, which has not found the courage to discipline him or expel him for anti-party activities, chooses a southern presidential candidate, is he going to abandon President Tinubu? So it speaks to the nature of Nigerian politicians. Yes. It speaks to the nature of the fact that many of these political parties are actually in disarray. You know, on what basis is Wike again, with his open association with the APC and President Tinubu, would be able to dictate who should be the next presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party? That's a gray area. As for the gentleman who is doing calculations, the North has done 10 years, the South has done 18 years. Again, this is a problem with Nigerian politics. In other jurisdictions, in the United States, or maybe the UK, to cite the familiar example that Nigerians like to refer to. They don't choose people on the basis of ethnicity or religion or geography. Look, this our democracy is not going to move or make serious far-reaching difference until we get to a stage where there is meritocracy, until people are chosen on the basis of what they can do, what they can achieve, what difference that they can make, not on the basis of whether they come from Ekulobia or they come from Ekulobia or they come from Kaura Namuda, you know, or they come from Djibouti, but because they are competent people who can move Nigeria forward. But we're unfortunately still at the level of ethnicity and religion, and that's why we are counting, you know, years spent by the North or South, or you know, as if we are counting beings. As for Dr. Ganduje, well, he says that the APC, the PDP will disappear. Well, by what calculation is he saying that? But the more important thing that he was talking about is not just about saying 2027 is a done deal for APC and President Tinubu. It's his talk about one-party state.
Yes.
Now, I wrote an extended piece today, back page of This Day, in which I interrogated this connection between the factions, which Ganduje is obviously excited and over-enthusiastic about, you know, and also, you know, the possibility of a one-party state. A one-party state is the very antithesis of multi-party democracy. In a one-party state, he's citing the example of China. Yeah. In a one-party state, you don't have freedom of expression. Nope. You don't have your fundamental human rights. In fact, if you dare express an opinion, you will be crushed.
There's death penalty for corruption.
Whatever. You know, it's a draconian, authoritarian system that you will find. We found in Nazi Germany, in Mussolini's Italy, and also in China, in North Korea, in Cuba. Is that the kind of thing he wants for Nigeria? Where was he when civil society was fighting for the exit of military rule in this country and return to civilian rule? The whole struggle for civilian rule, civilian democracy, was about people having rights, people having the opportunity to make free choice. And here is the chairman of a political party in 2024 calling for a reversal of all those gains. Oh, God. Some of these people.
Dr. Massey is short of words. Oh, God, that's speechless. I mean, really, but you made very, very good points with regards to this one-party state system. We are a democracy, and that's what we are practicing here. We should not move to a one-party state. Adefemi, before I come to you, still on Minister Wike. Minister Wike also addressed the political crisis in Rivers State, which led to the suspension of Governor Sim Fubara. He said Fubara is now making reconciliatory moves and recently visited him with two other governors, APC governors, he said. Wike also claimed that Fubara was misled by some governors before the crisis escalated. Well, let's take a look.
I'm coming. I said the president has called for peace severally. And I cannot sit down and one president has called for peace. He said don't want peace. Yes, he came. He came with two governors and one other person. Unfortunately, the two governors are APC governors, unfortunately. So I will not pursue him. And he said, he wants peace. Fine. I want peace. This is a self-inflicted injury. God has given you this thing. Why not humbly? And don't allow people to push you. They are telling you to act, you're a governor. We know. Nobody is taking the way you're a governor. They say, oh, we just trying to control, demand money, this and that, this and that. I'm sure all of you will have that opinion. There's nothing, they have a television called Arise. They push him and push him. Governors can push him. And where are they now? I think those governors are enjoying their own. Is it not? You don't need to have into that kind of problem.
Governor Wike is Mr. Wike, sorry. He's so Minister, special. Yes. Minister Wike. I mean, who amongst you guys pushed Fubara.
I'm innocent here.
Fubara. Who did that?
Is it
Who among you guys? I want to know.
Because he called us out by name.
He called us
just
out.
an innocent bystander.
I mean, Fubara is a grown man who was capable of making his own decisions. Yes. I mean, you can't be pushed that much to actually go and do all of them. But you know, yesterday we took this story of, Governor Fubara, suspended Governor Fubara, saying that, he may not return to office. I mean, he may not want to go back to office. We didn't fully discuss that as well.
Yes. Going back to what Minister Wike has said, I think that it's a good thing that he says that he is open for peace. I think that we're on the right path there.